the room's probably $2,500 if I had to guess. That's probably the most common flooring upgrade is putting wood in the dining room. The foyer in the model is very cool. It's on our website too, where it has the wood and stone inlay. It's kind of a, I want to call it herringbone, but it's not herringbone. It's basically the tiles are laid on a diagonal and then the wood is laced in between. And that's, I think, under $2,000 for the foyer. The front door, we do a standard mahogany front door with side lights. The one that's here is about $2,400 extra. It's more of a rustic 2-panel beadboard door with a speakeasy and big wrought iron grills on the outside. Kind of looks like something you'd see in the Elliot Ness movie. The library has wood floors also, which again is probably around $2,000. We have judges panels, so it's 3 feet tall, full paneling and stain, and that's probably $5,000. And then the ceiling, which we have in both models, is a stained beadboard with stained crown, which is around $1,800 to $2,000. So wood floor, low wood paneling, wood paneled ceiling. What do you
I am.
Your agent is.
Yeah, and I'm going to do it, I'm writing, but I'm going to also come back and video afterwards, so.
Okay.
I'll get it.
I'm doing this in my house right now. This is a grass cloth.
Oh.
Wallpaper.
Okay.
The French doors on the library, which are stained, are standard. And if you didn't have that wood paneled ceiling, it would just be white crown and white base and painted walls. Now keep in mind too, this library feels a little bit bigger because of that bay. That bay is part of the elevation. If not, your room would stop at the beginning of that bay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which you could add without doing this particular elevation, or if you bought this elevation, it would come in.
Which elevation is this one?
Can't remember. European eclectic or...
The entryway is like this on all the elevations?
I mentioned the front door.
Not the front door, but I mean the outside.
No, this detail here is probably $500.
Yeah.
Just doing the back band with the extra heavy crown there.
I meant the brickwork outside.
Oh, the brickwork outside, yeah. The whole inside would be brick. Yep.
Covered all that. That's all part of that. Okay.
In the main powder room, Fred, can you hear me? So the main powder room here, we show a stone floor with 3 feet walls of stone, like a paneling of stone. That's probably around, the floor is about $1,200 or so. The walls are probably another $2,500. And then we have a furniture vanity piece. The furniture vanity piece is something we include. This one's about $300 extra, but in general we include one. And then there's a radius arch in the powder room, which I'd have to look at the plan. I don't know if that's standard, but if it isn't, it's probably, $400. So we have a vanity recessed into a radius arch, and then the floor is stone even though the foyer is wood.
Okay.
Most people don't do that, usually just carry the wood straight in.
And what is standard?
For the wood?
For the floor in
It
here?
would typically be the wood that
That's
carries all the
okay.
way through.
That's what I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Notice on the arches in the home, all the corners are rounded. So the round corner bead is standard versus something like this. That would be your typical builders, what they do. So you have a choice. You can do a radius arch with the round corner bead, which is standard, or you can square off the arch and do trim around it. Either one is standard. So, which would look more like a doorway. Basically, every arch can look like this, or every arch can look like this. You choose.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now we can do the radius with trim, but now we're bending trim and it becomes more stuff.
Okay.
The staircase to the basement, which your agent's taking a video or a picture of it, is open. So the stair is halfway, the door to the basement's halfway down the stairs, and the stairs are finished with some exposed treads and a railing. This is $895. Typically the door would be right here. So once you get to that door, you still go down another
Right.
5 or 6 stairs. Standard dual post, standard rail. The spindles are slightly upgraded, maybe $600 or $700 just because we have the scroll. But we do have a good variety of spindle choices.
Okay.
On the bottom.
Isn't on the bottom, I think?
Bottom.
Oh, so at the top is better. Okay.
Yeah. That's great.
Okay.
I never knew that.